Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport. Today we're going to do one more Let's Play. This is episode 45 and in today's episode we're taking a look at the High Power Open in the Professional League. That's open to cars that have under 500 horsepower, so naturally we need something under 500 horsepower, and I decided I wanted to do something a little bit special for this episode. So we're going to start with the Nissan 240ZX, as it's called in this game, even though technically it's a 240Z, but shut up.
I'm gay!
That. Yes. We're going to start with this.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I
then
didn't make an entrance. It's been a while since I've been in one of these episodes.
it has. Anyways, we could use the
I've
stock
never been
engine.
in one of these episodes.
You haven't. Or we could throw away that engine and stick a Skyline engine in it, and that's what we're going to do.
Jesus.
And it's lighter.
It is. And then we're going to stick a turbo in it, because turbo lag.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Jesus can do
mean,
that to me.
We'll do
Give yourself a little
493
bit of a
horsepower.
challenge.
We will do 493 horsepower. I'm just going to leave the wheels because I don't really care enough. Right, professional suspension, yes. Professional brakes, yes. Professional gearbox, yes. Give me all of the everything that you have. I just realised this has 195 tyres on it.
Oh boy.
That's its max width? Really?
Yes.
Maximum velocity.
That's the width of the tires I got on my
violence.
RX-7 right now.
And
That's
this
the
has
width of
more
the tires I
horsepower.
have on my car.
And this has many more horsepowers than that. Oh baby.
How about a carbon fiber hood?
Oh, it's got at least 6 times more the horsepower.
I actually don't hate that matte colour, so I think we might go for that.
That's actually not too bad. I don't see a lot of primered Z cars out there.
And we can apparently... I actually don't hate it with the chrome wing mirrors either, so solid. Let's go with that. Let's make this thing look as mental as it is. Right. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm assuming poorly. Every time I try something interesting, it goes poorly. Anyways, High Power Open opens to production cars having less than 500 horsepower, 373 kilowatts. First place receives the Bugatti's Honda C12. There is the restrictions. There is what
Nice.
we are up against. Can a Datsun beat a Ferrari F40? I don't know. We'll find out at Road Atlanta, Sunset Peninsula Speedway, Blue Mountains Raceway, Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca, Road America, and New York. Now, something just concerned me quickly.
Hmm?
What are the gear ratios on this thing?
Yes.
I'm expecting sadness.
I assume you're leaving this bit in the video?
Yeah, they need to see all the tuning and everything. They care about this stuff, I think. And apparently,
how else
fully
would
upgraded
you-
gearbox only gets you 5 gears.
Oh yeah, the fully upgraded gearbox is weird in this game also.
I take it gives classic cars different gearboxes and so on and so forth.
For some reason the Challenger gets 5 gears, the Buick Grand National gets 4.
4?
The Buick Grand National also gets 435s on the rear.
Rare.
Does it?
Yeah, the rear tires.
Jesus.
It's basically super white drag slicks.
We could do with those on my silly Nissan.
Well, too wide, you'll just have underseer for days.
Yes, it's not just 6 gears for every car that has less than 6 gears.
That's very odd. Speaking of very odd, it's time to see what happens when you put a Nissan 240ZX, apparently, against the Ferrari F40.
Calling it right now, it's gonna be nothing. Mechanical pencil went down my penis.
Turbo! Oh my god!
Did I call it?
The turbo!
Lag.
Also the gearbox.
But the fact that we were doing like 85 miles an hour in first gear?
Yes.
How's your wheel spin?
Fun.
How's your wheel? Just wheel.
So Thunder, what do you think of the 240?
Oh yeah, I need to get that open, shouldn't I?
It's your favourite, it's a Hangout link somewhere. Because we went back to Hangouts because Google is better than appearing now because I can't be arsed with appearing bullshit.
Surprised you just don't use Discord itself, to be honest.
No, because it kills my CPU when recording.
That's odd, because it doesn't do that for me.
Well, it's because I'm using Elgato.
Even still.
Well, Elgato automatically uses 50% of my GPU and Discord uses the other 50%, thus resulting at 100% and death. The i5 does not have fun. Also, yeah, I really need to sort the gearbox out, don't I?
I am... Well, whatever works for you. I mean, if we have to watch it in slideshow...
I mean, it wouldn't be
We've been watching it in slideshow and hearing as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow. It's not actually as bad as you'd think.
It's mildly adequate, except not.
It could be better. It'd be better when I stick I want to change the gearbox tune again soon. This isn't going to be the Mustang where I basically completely fucked the gearbox, but where I made it do 20 miles an hour in first gear.
Yeah, about the car though, it's good.
It is, kind of.
Just fine, kind of.
For a 493 horsepower fucking death box, it isn't too terrible. And it is beating a Ferrari 40.
That just makes it sound more like fun.
Yeah.
It sounds like a rod to.
Do you know what the best bit about it is?
What?
Handles better than that fucking the last two cars we've driven.
What were the last two cars you drove?
A shit C2 Corvette and a shitty Shelby Cobra.
So, rear-wheel drive muscle cars.
Yes.
I wonder why that would handle better.
Technically, this is a muscle car. Now.
Sort of.
At that point, yes, because it's not even 2,000 US or standard imperial pounds.
Yeah, genuine question. What's the difference between a sports car and a muscle car?
No idea. I'm not that deep in SCCA right now.
Like, technically when you think
Sports car can handle somewhat, I guess.
Yeah, like, technically when you think about it, they're really, like, what the fuck really is the difference between, I don't know, a Ford Mustang GT and an E92 M3? Like, why are they technically different classifications? They're both four-wheel drive, they're both 400 horsepower.
I mean, I can get into freaking technical shit about pony cars, but you don't really care about that.
I'm actually curious what the pony car is, because that's a term which I never use.
To me, the pony cars is just the smaller versions that are meant to go around corners, as much as a muscle car can.
I'm not technically mean
like,
the GT350R is a pony car then if it can go around corners.
The Mustang in general is a pony car. That's what Ford made it. They made a whole new thing with the muscle cars.
Yeah, but they never really made a proper muscle car to go along with it. It's like, it kind of makes sense in the case of the
Galaxy.
Yeah, but that didn't really last long, did it?
They lasted out the 60s.
I mean, it's like the Camaro versus the Chevelle. That kind of made more sense.
You know, they're all cars at the end of the day.
They are all cars.
But yeah, they had the Galaxy and the Fairlane.
Oh god, the Fairlane Thunderbolt. Don't remind me of that thing. That thing's fun to drive on Forza 7. By fun, I mean terrifying.
Is it about as terrifying as the Jeep?
I don't know, I haven't driven around Top Gear yet. I'm assuming it will kill me when I do.
Okay.
Because the CJ5 did murder me.
But yeah, the muscle cars were designed for like NASCAR oval racing,
And drag racing.
and drag racing. The pony cars are for like Trans Am.
Trans Am.
What is a cat doing over there?
When that was a thing, a very big thing, in the 60s.
So, to put it this way, the AMZ Javelin is a muscle car, AMC Rebel is a pony.
Hey.
Other way around.
Really? Didn't the Javelin make
Yes.
more power than the Rebel?
And the Javelin was more focused in Trans Am racing.
But it made more power and probably went round. Doesn't that mean the Firebird was always a pony car then? But
Yep.
wasn't the Firebird technically a sports car by some people's recollection?
I mean,
It could be passed off as a sports car, technically.
personal
Could be.
luxury car, sure. I don't know if I'd go as far as sports car, but having actually driven
Well-
a 57 Thunderbird, I can certainly say it has some pickup.
No, he says Firebird.
Yeah, Firebird.
Pardon me. No, Firebird, possibly
No.
a sports car.
No, they
Awesome.
say it's a sports car, but it has all the body panels of a Chevy Camaro, so...
So, muscle car.
Well, it's like the 77 Firebird was probably more sports car than muscle car because it only made 200 horsepower.
Again, another car that pretty much every body panel after the Chevy Camaro.
The 77 did?
The door, they had the same doors.
Oh, I mean the 77 looks way better than any Camaro of that era. So.
Well, yeah.
I mean, just in
but
general, the Firebird looked better than the Camaro at pretty much every
It's like-
point in its life.
I mean, to be honest, the
Apart from
Firebirds
maybe
are more
the-
interesting cars. That being said,
Yeah, I mean, admittedly not in 1994 because the Firebird went weird. Was it 91 when that
I mean,
generation of
even-
Firebird was?
like
It was-
it's plain to see in my generation Firebird, but every Firebird, if you look at this side, it's basically the same car as a Camaro.
It's got the same side profile pretty much, except it has
Yeah.
different bumpers.
Different front and rear end. That's about it.
Well, I mean, it was weird anyway, because wasn't it technically sort of more in Corvette class than Camaro class?
That's because of the engine options.
Mm. GM were weird. I don't know why you'd restrict a car because, oh my god, it will beat the Chevrolet Corvette. It's like, yeah, but
What?
the Corvette has name recognition. The Firebird's a new boy, let it do its thing.
Want to know something?
Go on.
You know the 400 cubic inch Pontiac V8 that's in the 77, right?
Mm-hmm.
Us as Canadians did not get that engine in the Firebird, or in that Trans Am.
Did you get a better
Meh.
one?
We got the Oldsmobile 403.
Was that a better engine?
No, I never driven the one with the 403 Olds.
Have you driven one with a 400?
I have not driven anything older than 89, or any Firebird older than 89.
Have you actually driven any other Firebird than your Firebird?
Nope.
Have you driven any other car than your Firebird and a Camry hybrid? And a truck?
I have one. You know I have an F-150. I had my mother's Forester, my dad's no, he had an F-100.
Oh wow, that's quite old.
83.
Jesus.
Let's see, of the cars of my family that I've been able to drive, I've driven my grandparents' Cadillac, which is like an 86 or something. It was a Fleetwood de Elegance or
Oh
something.
god. One of the boats.
Yeah, it's a bit boaty, but it's got some pickup to it. Let's see. I drove my sister's 96 S10 Blazer once.
Oh
It
god.
was terrible.
Yeah, the S10 Blazer wasn't a good vehicle.
And the one that we got was trash anyway. The thermostat blew out and my parents were just like, screw it, we're not going to fix it.
Yeah, don't blame them for that.
And so the next thing that I was able to drive was, or the next thing I did drive off the top of my head was, I drove my mom's Kia Sedona at the time because we still had that.
That
And then it
sounds
got wrecked because it
exciting.
got rear-ended. Let's see, my mom's Honda Pilot, when my dad had the 3 Series, the E46 330xi, he was trying to teach me to learn how to drive stick in that before he sold it and got the Mercedes that he's got now.
I thought you
driven
had
my
BMW.
sister's-
When did I hear that?
What?
I thought you had a BMW.
He did, back in April, he got a Mercedes C300 4MATIC from 2015.
Oh. That's
Yeah, it's not
2015,
automatic.
it's not one of the terrible ones at least.
It's nice to, I haven't driven it yet, But
is that the one before
sis-
they started looking all weird and melty, or
I'm not sure what you're referring to. So,
the new C-Class kind of looks like it's melting a bit?
well, I mean, this C-Class looks like it's an S-Class, so just a tiny version.
Oh yeah, it is the melting one. Okay, they're not too bad inside.
Melting one.
Yeah, if you look at if you actually look at a picture of a modern C-Class, it looks like it's melting.
That looks like most Mercedes, though.
Yeah, they all
My
kind of look like they're
sister's-
melting at the moment.
My sister's got an 05 X3 with a sport mode on it, and that's pretty fun to drive.
Ooh, X3.
Ugh.
That was
Ugh.
built in Austria. The land
That's
of
a
quality.
car that exists.
But the
Yeah, it's-
X3 was built at the same time as the M3, so by the same people at the same place.
At the same time.
The M3 was built in Austria?
Yep. I think.
Yep.
Oops.
Oops.
The E92.
German quality.
I remember.
Look at Scotian here, knowing all this stuff like a nerd.
Yeah, I know.
I just remember that from the worst car in the world episode
Did it? Oh.
of Top Gear.
I only remember it
Nerd.
when they reviewed the X3 and Jeremy Clarkson and was just like, oh, this doesn't drive badly on the road. Unfortunately, to make it not bad, they've kind of had to firm the suspension up. And then he took it off-roading, and he was just like, actually, this isn't a bad car, and then it fell into a ditch, and he couldn't move it. He's like, actually, yeah, it is.
And waiting in my grandparents' barn for me when I get like a garage that will fit it is a '67 Impala
Ooh.
sport coupe. It originally had a 283, but the engine kind of died back in the '70s.
I'm popping pills. I mean, what?
So it's got a 327 on it with dual piped exhausts and a 4-barrel carb.
Ooh. Fancy. That's
You're gonna
cool.
put you're gonna put a supercharged Chevy small block into it.
I mean, I could just pull the Crusher Impala.
Yeah. Was the
Yes,
67 the one after
Spit.
the blocky one?
Why isn't this working?
Because the 64 is the
The block-
box, isn't it?
The 64 is what everybody wants, is the 6.4 Impala.
I want
only
the
reason why
59
the
Impala.
67 Impala is popular because of the show Supernatural. Even then, that's a 4-door version, not a 2-door version, I think.
I want the 50... Is it the 57 or the 59? The one that was in Cars. I like
What, the
that one.
bubble top?
Yeah, the one with the fins. I like that one. Or like the side weirdness.
That was good.
That's cool.
Oh, let's say Mexican one.
Yeah, the Mexican one.
Yeah, the one in Cars was like a 59.
To be fair, what I actually want
Hey.
is a 96 Impala SS, but
That's a nice
I
car.
kinda want one of those.
that is a cool
Me
car.
too.
It's the one that people think they remember, and only about 40% do.
Yeah. Forza 4
Alright, I'm gonna
completely
throw
didn't
this-
remind everyone of that car.
It is in the recording room.
Yeah,
because
that's
we're on
sort
the
of our
private
response
Discord.
channel for this, so...
Basically, that's just an image I pulled off the internet, but it's got original paint and original interior, so even then, it's not too terrible.
Yeah. Cool.
Like, it could use a clear coat for sure, or a fresh coat of paint, but the interior is still super clean.
Oh, it's the Chevelle looking one.
Yes, it is the.
Oh, is
Chevelle
it?
looking
Does
one.
it look a lot like 67 Chevelle?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
Pretty much.
I
kind
mean,
of
they were-
get a rough idea. of
they
what-
were based on the same platform anyway.
Ooh, excuse me.
Doesn't surprise me.
I've seen so many freaking muscle cars back in the day.
Yeah, there was a lot. I think my favourite thing was the fact that the Chevrolet tried to sell about 5 or 6 different muscle cars. 'Cause didn't they have the
See, they had, like,
Chevelle
the
and
Chevy-
then they had like the Nova?
The
mean-
Chevy 2.
Hmm.
Well, the Chevy too wasn't even a muscle car by default. It was just a compact.
Is that compact in quotation
It
marks?
made yes, compact in quotation marks because that was their their version of the compact in 1960s.
Meanwhile, Ford just had a million different versions of the Mustang.
Manstag.
Yes.
Ford had the Falcon, Chevy had the Nova, and Dodge had the Dart.
Polara? No. When was the Polara? Was the Polara later?
I think the Polara was in the midst of that, along with the Plymouth Fury.
Oh god, the Plymouth Fury. Christine.
Not that Plymouth Fury, the other one.
Oh, not the Bel Air. Because the Plymouth Fury and the Bel Air do look basically the same.
The 60s one, there was a good look. There was actually a good looking one.
What good looking Fury? Oh, that Impala. Yeah. I know what you mean. Kind of reminds me of what was that other thing LCR reviewed? That one.
The Coronet.
The Plymouth Barracuda?
Yeah, the
Nuts.
Barracuda.
Oh, wait, that was 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, Barracuda.
Hey, it's Unbound's car.
Oh yeah, the freaking Cuda.
Hmm.
Beautiful Cuda with its beautiful rear window.
Acres of glass.
But it's not an AMC Pacer. Which, as we all know, is the greatest muscle car alive.
But it doesn't have a rotary, Kappa.
Other than, of course, the mighty AMC Gremlin.
I love that car. Just 'cause I love the Barracuda. That Barracuda because of the rear window, actually.
I can kind of see why.
I mean, I'd still take like a mid-90s Buick Roadmaster wagon with a with a panoramic glass roof.
There you go.
Just melt anybody in the car.
Yes.
And it's like, because having a rear window like that in my car is like, I can see everything.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. The Subaru has good visibility for a 2000s car.
And then I got into a Hyundai Elantra and I hated it.
I mean, that's might just because it's a Hyundai Elantra. Which is automatically a terrible car anyway. It's like for people who are slightly less peasanty than the people who own Hyundai Accents.
I'm pretty sure me and LRC know people that would rage out on you for that saying that.
Yes, we both do.
You know Hyundai people.
Yes.
They should be disowned immediately.
Well, I mean, technically they have been by a great many people, but not for that.
Because Hyundais are terrible. All of them.
The only time I've ever gotten into a car crash was driving my mom's Honda Pilot because that thing is literally built like a truck.
Yeah, the Honda Pilots are big.
The Honda Pilot pilots you to bigness. I mean, what?
It's an 07, and I was trying to back up in a parking lot.
Big. Wait.
No, it doesn't. If a Honda Pilot is giving you an erection, I recommend seeking immediate medical assistance.
No, I mean, it makes you big being inside of it.
Alright.
No, it doesn't.
Again, if you get an erection,
it made you that kind of big, I'd be like, man, I sure would not want to be around if you saw an S2000 or an NSX.
Again, if you
people who want...
if you get an erection inside of a Honda Pilot, you might want to seek immediate medical assistance.
I mean, what's
remove all of her clothing.
I mean, what's the difference, right?
Let's be clear here, Thunder. People with small dicks don't drive Honda Pilots.
People with
Well,
massive
gotta
vaginas drive Honda Pilots.
I mean, one of people I know who would drive a Honda Pilot. She is.
I mean, if I wanted a Honda that I would get
Oh,
that
no!
quote-unquote bit.
I hate that jump.
Neil.
I hate this car. It's so stupid.
If I want a Honda that would make me big, I get an Accord Euro R.
Hey, there you go. The Accord Euro
car's
R is
underrated.
sexual.
City 2 Turbo Bulldog.
Cats on my bed.
Yeah, there you go. Honda City 2. To be fair, I mean, you could actually get an Accord Euro anyway.
Probably.
They're called Acura TLs or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is true. Acura TL Type S.
Yeah, TLX is some fucking, I don't know.
No, TL Type S is what I said.
Yeah, I know, but I think I was looking at them for LRC and they had like 3 different names for the same Euro Accord. And I think one of them was the TLX something or other, so.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just petting the cat.
No worries. I still kind of want a Honda
And before
Accord.
Thunder Pet's pussy joke.
Thunderpat's pussy.
Blah blah
I'm
pussy,
beating you,
blah
fool.
blah, burnout, blah blah, burnout.
I'm beating you, fool. I'm
Burnout was fun.
sorry.
But I've got my
Damn, it's
streaming
Goshen.
events things for the upcoming week already set.
It's Porsche Unleashed, isn't it?
Porsche Unleashed will be tomorrow, but
This is
Depending
going to be
on how
outdated
tomorrow
by the time
goes.
the video comes up.
Oh yeah, this video
Yes.
is going up in like fucking 3 weeks' time. Don't worry.
exactly. Depending on how it goes tomorrow, I might make a longer stream. But I mean, I would, cut the stream off so I can, have a Porsche Unleashed archive thing for YouTube, and then start it just start it back up and do stuff like Quiplash or Drawful or Fibbage.
Acting like a maniac. Quiplash.
Because I looked.
Flash.
Can we like do
I-
that as the intro song to every episode of that you do? Like every single stream archive you make is just an intro of me in an arcade D just making a fucking version of Whiplash called Quiplash.
Well, it has to be a Quiplash stream, not every stream I do.
No, just the Quiplash streams will do the intro for them. I've got a
If you're
guitar
there
behind
for it.
me, so that's fine. It's okay, everyone. I can play the White Stripes on guitar, because everyone can play White Stripes on guitar.
I don't know.
I mean, Seven Nations Army is the second easiest song in the world, so...
It's the song that everyone remembers from them.
Bomb, 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 bomb. 8, 5, 2, 2, 2, 8, 5. There you go. Or the other way around. I don't know. Although it's not the easiest song to learn in the world. The easiest song in the world to learn on a guitar is They Say Scars on Broadway. Which, if you've ever played that song on Guitar Hero, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The song's amazing on Guitar Hero. Do you know why it's amazing on Guitar Hero?
Why?
Why?
Because it's the same 2 chords over and over again, even on Expert. And a guitar solo is just the same note over and over again, and the only difference between Expert and hard difficulty on it is literally just like you have to move your finger once during the guitar solo. Like from blue to orange, and then leave it there. As a river lives on. That song, interesting enough, was made by ex-System of a Down members. Fun fact. Oh, did you see
Sorry,
about
remember.
Slayer, by the way?
What happened to Slayer?
They're doing a farewell
Doing a
tour.
farewell tour.
Oh, they're disbanding soon. That's a bit disappointing. Oh well.
They've been around since
They had a
81.
good run.
Well, I mean,
What?
the lead guitarist did get his arm eaten and died, so...
Oh yeah, the guitarist of Slayer passed away, didn't he?
Yeah, and it's literally... I think at this point it's literally just Kerry fucking motherfucking King and... what's the other guy called? Tom? A Tyra? Is it a Tyra or something like that? He's got a foreign last name, I don't know that much.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. I like
But yeah.
Slayer.
Gary King, Tom Araya, Paul Bostaff, and Gary Holt.
Yeah, and I think 2 of them are sort of like stand-in members for... Like, they've come
Yeah.
from Exodius and stuff. I think there's a new Slipknot album coming this year, which is exciting.
Is there really?
Yeah, they've been on about it. I think they stopped touring last year or something, and they're making a new album. At least that's what I heard. It makes sense, because fucking Grey Chapter came out in 2014, so... It's been out 4 years. And it was a damn good album. I mean... I need a fucking new album for something, because we all know Metallica isn't going to do a new album now for about 15 years.
I mean, that's usually how it works.
Yeah. I mean, I can't blame them.
Which is a bit of a shame, really, because Hardwired was a really fucking good album.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a great album.
I don't know if it was better
it's-
than Magnetic for me, but it was still pretty good.
I like it more than Magnetic, to be honest. I feel like some songs of Magnetic were a bit kind of bland to me, as in you kind of forget about them, whereas Hardwired I felt had more notable tracks, at least tracks that stood out to me more.
I think
I think disc 1 of Hardwired was more standout than the second disc, but that's just me.
yeah, I kind of
Well,
get that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna deny that. I mean, disc 1 of Hardwired is the better disc, but that's not to say that disc. That's
No,
not to say
disc
that
2
disc,
isn't bad.
but
No,
disc
no.
2 still has Confusion, Am I Savage, Murder 1, and of course the fucking amazing Spit Out the Bone. So it's not like disc 2 is bad, but
No.
disc 1 has Hardwired, Atlas Rise, Now That We're Dead, Moth into Flame, and Halo on Fire, which are all really good.
I mean, personally, if you ask me, there isn't a bad Metallica album, so... I mean, hell, I even liked Saint Anger, apart from the Invisible
I was
Kid.
about to say, you're probably gonna get someone in the comments like, "Ugh, you like Saint Anger?"
I do, except Invisible Kid, because that song is... I can't defend Invisible Kid.
That's a fucking great song. What are you talking about?
It's only a good song because Q memes the fuck out of it.
I know, it's a great song.
Fucking hell. Question.
Great song for all the wrong reasons.
Question, what's better, Q's version of Invisible Kid or his Disturbed impression?
Disturbed impression of Invisible Kid? What?
Do you not remember Q's Disturbed impression?
No.
When he did the ooh waka kaka, or whatever it is?
I fucking remember when he did Up With The Sickness, he was like...
Yeah, that was it.
He's like... This is fucking great. I don't even know if he remembers that or not.
He probably does. I don't know, actually.
Well, if Q is watching this video, he'll probably comment about it, and or he probably won't.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. No one watches these Let's Play videos, it's fine.
Oh, by the way, Emile, you should make some videos for the channel thing, by
Yes,
the way.
yes, I announced it now publicly on stream, so I'm kind of held to it.
Woo.
I announced the Citroen 2C VTEC is coming. And no one can stop it. And before I just record these tonight with you lot in the call, because why not?
Speaking of things I need to get with some people, I still need to gather some people for a gathering of going through the episodes of Highlight Reel and finding out what are the best ones to use for the best of.
I've got a few recommendations.
All of the GTA ones.
No.
No.
The final clip of episode 10 and anything involving me.
Oh, you saw episode 10 already.
Yeah, I did. We watched it together, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that's right. That was a fucking great clip. That last
final
one.
clip was the best fucking. That was great.
That is going in. Like I already know for a fact it is.
Which one is it?
It's the WWE one where like he gets put through a cage and shit, and it just,
And then just goes up.
yeah, he levitates
Whoop.
and goes back down. I think.
Yeah, he comes back down, but it's still fucking hilarious. It did a funny.
He gets up to get down with the sickness. My fucking sat on my leg for a while. Need to change legs to sit on.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to be able to be a bit more energetic these days.
I can imagine.
Because who's gonna judge me? Not my roommates.
Yeah, probably
is
not, because I can imagine they're the same age as you and like to get pissed a lot. So it's fine.
They don't like to get pissed. As in, they don't get drunk or anything, but they do get high.
Fair enough.
I mean, they don't abuse it anything, but you know, every now and then they'll take a smoke.
Yeah, smoke on smoke.
I don't want them to also smoke cigarettes though, but he usually just goes outside for that,
Yeah,
obviously.
it doesn't really matter, does it?
No, not really.
I mean, if you're living with
I mean,
people in your age range, you're gonna get fucking... They're usually addicted to some form of thing, so... I mean, I fucking love cocaine, so what can I say? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh Turbo. Oh Virginia. Anyways. Is it all gone to fuck? Hello. Okay, we've all gone to fuck apparently. I don't know what the fuck happened there. There we go. Is he gonna go da-da-dong again? Hi, we're back. I have people again.
Hi. Corkscrew.
It's not me just admitting to cocaine on my own.
Oh, okay.
Just post the thing in a chat. You can all read it.
I'll
I'll
admit you do cocaine. And
Where are you gonna post it?
In the recording room.
Yeah. It's like our response channel. But for recording stuff only. We don't need a response channel because I don't care enough. Basically. So I'll just flood Ample Chat with shit. Because that's what Ample Chat exists for. But yes, as I was saying, you sort of, when you live with roommates that are about your age, you're gonna get stuff like that. It doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Gay.
Oh. Oh.
Who the hell was that?
That was Ozza.
That's Azza. He's watching some fucking CSGO fuckfest or something. He was happy earlier because apparently the shittest team in all of Europe have qualified.
so like,
It's like if... I don't know. Oh no. The brakes lock up super easy on this.
I'm trying to read the thing. I'm a little confused on what's going on. I gotta be honest, but I imagine.
Oh,
it's
I
not
see
good.
something with Hillary Clinton.
Oh no, not that crap.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Please not her.
Well, long story short, somebody's in for going up shit creek in a hurry. And this is investigation 1 of 22.
Can she, like, stop existing?
I thought she was already
Thinking
dead.
after this gets out? Probably.
I mean, she's done quite a lot. It's going to take a lot to get rid of her. She's kind of like the Keemstar of the political world.
People make porn of her children? What?
Oh yeah, I forgot that's the thing people do with Keemstar's 5-year-old daughter. Because people
God
are
damn.
weird. Walked in the woods.
me too.
Found a dead dollar, found a dead dollar. And got my Yeezys on in the woods. Yay, he knows it. I've got to admit, I don't actually hate Dollar in the Woods. It's quite catchy. Even if it is a bit shit. Also, I've just realised this car doesn't quite know what it wants to be. The game calls it the 1972 Nissan 240ZX, and on the back of it, it has Fair Lady 240Z written. Which one
Just
are you?
confusion.
Yes.
Which one of you is the real fair lady?
I'm just gonna call it Datsun, because that's what it is.
That son.
It's a Datsun 240Z, as we'd call it.
Maybe they call
25 about to start.
Maybe they call it the Datsun 240Z.
At
Actually,
least
it's
in
actually
like
the
20
Fairlady.
minutes. Not 20 minutes, 40 minutes.
What's gonna start?
Around 25 and 40 minutes.
Oh.
Kind of interested in seeing that because, you know,
I'm almost interested in it.
it's one of the few things I actually kind of, it's one of the only times I kind of actually give a shit because they're trying to pull out all the stops. So I'm like, how well is this going to go?
Roman Reigns is gonna win Raw 25.
Don't you know, Raw stands for Roman always wins.
Do you know what? He's literally just gonna... You do realise that is gonna happen, right?
What?
Like, Stone Cold Steve Austin, fucking Hulk Hogan MVP, literally all like fucking 25 legends are gonna be stood in front of Reigns and somehow he's gonna beat them all in a handicap match. Because it's Roman Reigns.
And that is where everyone turned off.
Either that or what I hope's gonna happen happens.
Which is?
Braun Strowman kills them all somehow. Also, can I please, like, start driving? And not getting bullied by Corvette C5s. Also, by the way, I think the description to this event was completely fucked up. Because it said I would be racing against a Ferrari F40, and I haven't seen a Ferrari F40 thus far.
Maybe it's up front.
No, that's a Porsche 911 GT2.
Hey, you better get in front.
I'm working on it.
You better.
If I stop driving like a fucking retard, I might.
Hey, stop doing that.
Mind you, this car doesn't exactly make it easy.
Fucking Diet Dr. Kelp. Or
Diet? Yeah, I saw that earlier.
I want to find that somewhere now, Dr. K, and just write that as well, so it's Dr. Kelp.
Oh, good news.
Problem is, I probably will
Porsche
never
also
find
crashed.
it where I am. Eh?
The Porsche crashed in front of me.
Oh, that's
Rip.
Hooray!
a new place I saw to go off.
Yes.
Never seen him do that.
That was the cleanest overtake in the world. No one can dispute that.
Usually they go off in that kink before the corkscrew.
Yeah, I've seen them go off at the corkscrew a few times.
Well, not at the corkscrew, it's the kink before it.
What, like the little left turn?
And that little turn you're coming at to right now.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, I've seen them wipe themselves out on here a few times. I'm sort of looking backwards, seeing if anyone's gonna do it. On the brakes, on the brakes, on the motherfucking brakes. I am not a motherfucker.
It's kind of funny when they try to outbrake you and then die.
Yeah, just explode on that corner. It's pretty great. It's just a shame the rest of the things about the AI is just trash. Even fucking Gran Turismo 3 AI is more aware of what it's doing. Gran Turismo 3 AI is great, as we all know, from watching the Shelby Cobra kill itself on Laguna Seca.
Well, at least the Forza AI is good at keeping the Cobra and not in the grass.
That is true. And also Forza 1 AI is still better than GT Sport AI because they have no self-awareness whatsoever.
You know what else has no self-awareness?
What?
Drivatars.
No. Oh, Drivatars aren't too terrible. They're a lot better in Forza 7.
I could imagine, because they're freaking awful to race with.
In fact, in Forza 7 they're
Horizon
too
3.
self-aware because if you actually look at it sometimes, never put limit Drivatar aggression on because my god, what basically happens is they all just go into a massive, like, they all slow down to about 5 miles an hour through the first corner of any turn because there's too many of them and they freak the fuck out.
I've seen them online play.
Oh no. The worst bit is Angel posted a thing which basically uncovered how smart the Drivatars actually are. It's just no one actually drives well enough to see it. Like, apparently they're coded to do some pretty insane stuff.
Like
Anyways.
really a GT40.
Yes. Feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my bones. I wanna go to school, but I don't wanna.
I feel it in my butt.
I was fucking about in Horizon 3 a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know, I watched some of the scenes from Need for Speed on YouTube, like the last race. And the comment section is like, oh, the Ajero would wipe the Sesto Amento. And I'm just like, no.
I should really mute nerd chat on Angel server. I can't read any of it.
I should really use Discord more. to be honest, but I'm in like a million things. I can't keep track very well.
I can tell you that order that they're in is exactly what order I keep track of things in.
What, sorry?
The order that you see my servers displayed is the exact order in which I keep track of things in.
Hey, mine is good.
So basically, everything below HG Public is dead to you?
It's not dead, it's just varying levels of dead.
So according to, so Dorset put out a video. Oh, you already. Let's talk. Never mind, because I saw your comment down below it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
By the way,
I mean, that makes me happy. I mean, I don't even care if the Elise GT1 is borderline OP. It's a car that makes me fucking moist, and I'm glad. I'm surprised. I was honestly shocked when I found out I do actually have the pack, which makes me think that anything you get just kind of means I get it. Maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I won't complain if that's the case.
I wouldn't overthink it, but I wouldn't complain about it.
Exactly.
I saw you got the pack anyway because you was in that fucking Aero video.
I didn't realize you had to have the pack just to drive it. I thought you could at least rent. You could use it as a rental.
I think the only way you
not.
can do that is it's in a rivals event.
I thought, yeah, I thought you could just like use it for like a rental, but no.
Oh well, at least you've got the pack, so.
Yeah. So we'll have to just find out when the February pack happens. If that
Which is either going to be in
happens.
2 weeks or they're going to keep delaying it until the middle of the month, and I'm hoping it's more than 2 weeks.
It'll be good.
Oh
Man,
god!
I'm just kind of I'm glad. Yeah, the new pack though is certainly better than the last, just solely because of the Elite 51 as being enough of a reason, and also the
It's
Subaru 360
and the 2CV.
2CV's funny. And also, there was something else as well. I can't remember what it was.
If I had Forza 7 in the car pack, I would just be excited to put the 2CV in the 360.
The is it the 964 they added?
Probably.
It's nice to finally see that in a Forza game, and also you can stick a slant nose on it as well, which is weird,
Oh yeah.
but cool, I guess. I wonder what engine switch you can do to it. Someone asked me to do a car build on it. The problem is I don't think it's particularly interesting enough to do a car build on.
I like how the Doritos car pack, they just added the 55 Bel Air just because the freaking Tri-5x is in it.
Well, I mean, you can pay as well. It's an easy thing to do. See, everyone got on them for that, but I don't really mind it. I mean, if you've already got the model to hand, it's like if they end up adding that 2003 Commodore in, it wouldn't surprise me, because they've already got the model on hand, so why not? Like, just take the shit off it and you can sell it as a whatever. Although, isn't actually no, they're both 2-doors, aren't they?
Can't remember. The regular one could be a 4-door.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2-door. It's still not. I mean, I can't really say anything. I like the 95s or the 55 150. So.
Shit, I did not mean to open up Photoshop.
Yeah, but I'm kind of curious. If I can do something interesting in 964, I'll make a video out of it. But and by interesting, I kind of want to see if it's got a V8 available for it. I kind of want to LS swap a Porsche. Because why not? People have done that in real life, haven't they? Isn't there that guy in America who's like got a 930 with a LS in it or something? Like, yeah, I think it started off as a 930 turbo and he's naturally aspirated it and shit. I could be wrong. Guess what, everybody?
What?
It's the second to last race.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay! I've beaten you, Paul.
Hooray, Jake Paul!
I've beaten you, Paul. Sorry. The water was warm.
And the water was dicks.
The water was dick. That's my favourite water. I love dick water.
Notice how my special ad from Crank Yanker.
Yeah, I'm currently
sounds
alone at the
suspiciously
place right
like
now.
Big Cat.
I did notice that. What did you say, Thunder?
He's alone at the place.
Yeah.
Oh, have a
I mean,
wank.
again, not that it would matter that I'm doing this, even if they were here, but
Yeah, they're both two-door, the 150 and the Tri-5.
Yeah. Have sex with their pillows. I don't know if I could do the roommate thing. I don't trust other people enough.
you could trust me. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know, but that requires me either getting a Canadian visa or you coming to this shit pile of country.
I bet you would rather do the former.
Yes.
I do want
See?
to see in real life Tri-5 versus Blasphemy, though.
Yeah. I mean, Thunder, you gotta remember, me and Rhino legitimately got a plan in place to just marry each other so we could go live in fucking Indiana. Indiana, even.
No, Blasphemy probably own Tri-5.
I can be Mrs. Burton.
Oh, God. Now that would just be an interesting thing to have to deal with.
Oh dear. It'd be fucking glorious. But yeah, Tri-5 is interesting.
It's funny to see driver tires oversteer into the fucking everything. Or understeer into everything.
Yeah, because they're all fucking useless. He says meanwhile as he's driving a fucking 240, which apparently as soon as you click the fucking speed button, all of the turbo kicks in.
What speed button?
The accelerator, the speed button.
Speeps.
I mean, I'm getting paid a lot for using this car. Hey, you established a relationship with AEM. All fuel and injection upgrades are 25% off for all cars.
Yeah.
Which is great, because if I race in the muscle class with my Woody, all I get is Tri-5 and the
Woody.
Napalm Nova.
Nice. I don't think I ever used the fucking Hoonigan cars in Horizon 3.
Yeah. So,
They're
going
fun
back to
cars
what
to
I
mess
was doing
around
is
with.
stream things. Fortunately, tomorrow, maybe some Criplash for /Fiver/Drawful if I'm feeling for it. Which probably means I'll end up doing it, knowing me.
Acting like a maniac. Quiplash.
Quiplash!
Wednesday will be some Forza. I don't know how well that'll go because the last time I did Forza wasn't really a hit on stream.
It's because everyone else is doing Forza 1 at the moment, Thunder.
Maybe.
Everyone. Fucking I'm doing it, Teshdong's doing it, I'm very certain other people are doing it as well.
Right, I just got finished with it.
Well, you got finished with Forza 4, but that's not the point. Forza 1's kind of like, probably leave it about a year now. Hey, Thunder, you know what you should do?
What?
Gran Turismo 3.
That's gonna be what replaces Forza once I'm done that on stream.
Because the demand
Bad
for
man.
GT3 now is, it's an open market now, because I haven't done that game in like months. God, I had a massive wank when I got done with that game.
Sorry, I got a bit lost. What were you saying?
I said I had a massive wank after finishing Gran Turismo 3.
I wonder how Gran Turismo 4 will make you wank.
Oh, I'm gonna suck off my cushions.
Yes. That's how it works. Yeah, I did Gran Turismo 4. It's finally done. Hooray! I'm gonna beat my cousins off.
No, not cousins, cushions.
Oh, I thought you said cousins.
No!
Like,
Hell no.
I'm not
you
gonna
go
do
bowling
that.
with them. You don't beat them off.
One cousin's dead and the other one's in London.
oh.
Yeah.
So one has.
Oh no!
Good job. Yeah, Paul, sorry about that. I didn't realize you didn't. You said cushions. I thought you said cousins.
No, I said cushions.
To be fair, though, you don't beat your cousins off. You take them out to go bowling.
I mean, you can't in the UK because I'm fairly certain that's illegal.
Oh, that's shit.
I think cousin fucking's illegal here. I'm not sure.
Not in West Virginia.
I know it fucking isn't in, well, America's sort of state by state, isn't it? This car drives better now, it's got a broken engine. Because it makes
like half the horsepower now.
Immediately.
Yeah, it's got less horsepower and also the brakes are slightly better now.
I'm okay.
Because it damaged one side of the brakes. And the gearbox is a bit fucky now, but other than that we're all good. But yeah. I don't know, I think Forza 1's like just too fucking saturated at the moment. He says.
What was Forza Horizon 3 LP, Kappa?
Oh, actually, Thunder. Also, Horizon 3 is coming when Horizon 4's been out. You know, you're saying Gran Turismo 4 is going to be worse than 3.
I only say worse because it's, you know, it's going to be like one of those games that's, well, you know, will be so time consuming that it'll probably drain you out.
You say that. We've actually looked into it, I think. Rhino's got his exact times for finishing LPs. I think Gran Turismo 3 for his, if I remember rightly, was about 150 hours, right?
Yeah.
Gran Turismo 4 was 222, if I remember rightly.
Yep.
The thing is,
That is correct.
once you cut the 72-hour endurance, like the 72-hour endurance block out, it's not actually that bad.
Oh, aren't you just gonna make it so you just B-spec it, or are you gonna actually do it in A-spec?
I'm not gonna do it all in A-spec. I'm gonna 24-hour stream one of them, and then I'm gonna.
Oh, so you're gonna do one of them, and then the others you'll just
The others. My plan for the other ones is it's literally just going to be a case of I'm going to start a video just going, hi, listen, I'm going to commentate for the first hour or between about 15 minutes and an hour of this, and after that I'm going to shut up and you can just watch it in silence because I'll just complete it over the next couple of days. Like, as a passive project.
I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to 24-hour stream, and I don't usually know if I have enough energy to stay the fuck up for 24 hours.
Oh, I kind of want to do one, like, proper 24 hours. Like, I'll probably get some pizza or something.
Well, the person who I did the modding stuff for their consoles, he's saying he's going to get, like, buddies of his, like, their PS3s. It'll be, like, get you, like, 10 of them. So if all 10 of them work and I get paid 40 each, that's, like, $400 there.
Hmm.
So that is $400 there.
Yeah, so... I mean,
But
I
it's
could do a
Canadian,
pizza.
so it's
I could
only
get
worth,
myself
like,
a pizza at
$8.
one point.
Hookers
I should do
4
that.
days!
Hey, money.
Yeah, hookers for days, son.
I mean, yeah, I get paid tomorrow as well for the ones I worked on. I get 120. Would have been 180, but they're like, they want. They
was that
didn't want
Dick
the
Cheese
Wii.
who like said that you should have used a different modding system or something? Or was
What,
that-
for the PS3?
Yeah, or was that someone else?
No, that was someone else. When I said that I've seen no evidence that the way I can mod it actually damages the console, they basically did not respond.
I mean, it doesn't
Because
surprise
they
me,
knew
'cause
that I'm
it would
not a
be
fucking idiot and that I know exactly what I'm doing.
Mm.
Because there really is no evidence that it makes the console overheat suddenly. Wherever he's getting that logic, he must be pulling it out of his fucking asshole.
I mean, most people do, so... That's where most logic comes and dies.
I mean, I just literally did 2 PS3s there with the method I did. They're perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Yeah, what I was gonna say though was it was gonna be 180, but they had a Wii that they don't want, and even though I'm not gonna use it, I agreed that I'll just take it off their hands, and then I'll probably just sell it, give myself a bit of money.
I mean,
extra
Wii's don't
more-
really make that much money, do they?
Well, it's not a regular Wii. It's got something called the Woe Jukebox installed. It's like a hard mod thing. What it does is there's like a chip in it, and there's like a thing, like a stand that has like a little display on it with like controls
Mm.
on the side, and what it does is it emulates the Wii's disk drive, so you can load up an image and play it off of that. So it thinks there's a disc in it even though there is no disc. It's really cool.
Still, I can't imagine Wii's gain that much money.
I mean, if I can't end up selling it, I might just repurpose. I might actually use it and just use it for like GameCube mostly or something.
Oh yeah, use it as GameCube. It's not a bad idea. You can do your
Because-
graphics comparison video with Most Wanted then, can't you?
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
one
there
of the
you
things. Because I still really wanted to do the updated one where
How many
goes
views
to
is that sat at now?
Let me get it up.
Because isn't that still the most viewed HGC video?
Yes, by a very considerable margin too. It has 148,227 views.
Jesus.
Yep. The second most viewed is the Junkman comparison parts video for my old Most Wanted video, and I do believe a lot of that probably is attributed to the fact that Kuru had linked it in his thing as a thing for telling people, okay, these are the cars that are really good and everything.
I guess that's a bonus.
Yeah, so that one's got the fucking Kuru endorsement.
I mean, I have the endorsement of the Forza Discord now, so that's cool.
Yay!
They gave me a special role.
Yeah, so, but the Most Wanted videos, interestingly enough, the most popular single LP part I've ever done is Colin McRae Rally.
Hey, I can't say that's that surprising.
21,575 views for part 1.
27,000.
But then you go to part 2.
Jesus.
But then part 2 only has just under 2,000, so there's a huge dip.
Yeah, my Gran Turismo 3 LP's the same way, I think. I think the first episode of that's got like 1,200 views, and then the next most watched episode's like the part with the fucking Yaris. And the only reason that's the most viewed is because it's an episode that's literally just called No.
Then after that, the next most viewed one is Eva Destruction. At what the co-LP
That's
I did
kinda
with
surprising.
Rhino. It has a total of 18,019 views, and the second part actually is, it's still obviously a downcline, but it's got about nearly 5,000.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I did get, getting like 5,000 views on after like a second part, because let's be honest, everyone usually only watches the first part and no one watches any of the rest.
When you say that, I'll show you my fucking video thing in a moment, and that's just weird. There's some kooky stuff going on.
But yeah, the Eva Destruction LP was fun, not just because Rhino was in it, but because the game is just really fucking underrated.
I need to get Rhino on board to do some Gran Turismo 4 episodes, actually.
After that, the then most viewed video I have
Hold on.
is the mod showcase video.
1999 Pagani Zonda C12 is the car that we get from all of that. Look at it.
It's good.
It is very good, actually. Really great handling car in Forza 4.
It's a nice car.
It is a nice car. Anyways, that is it for the High Power Open, and that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, I'm going to do whatever the next whatever the next event in that set is. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.